These avatars have limitless abilities, but they were completely locked down. We are constantly given distractions so we don't sit and think about how to activate our DNA to go back to the original beings we always were. Light beings, crystalline light beings.
Multi-dimensional frequencies. Wow. I shouldn't be here, I nearly died at birth. I was Caesarean born. My mum is an angel of light, I'm not a Luciferian spawn. My ancestors were the ones who built Tartarian forts. They used to harness light and love and use breatharian force. I show no fear to evil, I'm fearless, I'm not scared of those borgs. Cause I am protected by Shungite and Lumerian quartz. Plus I'm high vibrational, I don't eat no dairy and pork. So don't involve me in your stupid humanitarian wars. They wanna see me MC, but I just wanna take DMT. The things I've seen in an astral dimension will leave your headpiece empty. They wanna see me preform, I'm not the same, I've been reborn. The things I've seen in the sunken place will make you suicidal, be warned. They wanna see me on tour, but I don't really wanna MC no more. The things I've seen in the spiral realm will leave your headpiece so sore. They wanna see me in a club, I don't really wanna MC to a dub. The things I've seen in the pits of hell will leave you all 6 foot deep in the mud. I'm evolving, bro, I'm changing, I don't care about earning wage. I've made a passive income, I really wanna go work on stage. And I've mastered manifestation, mate, but I need to work on rage. When I see red, I take deep breaths. I'm evolving, bro, I'm changing, I don't care about earning wage. No, I don't. Cause I've made a passive income, I really wanna go work on stage. And I've mastered manifestation, mate, but I need to work on rage. When I see red, I take deep breaths. When I get angry, I'm burning sage. If you try tech my tech tights, I wrap my hands round your neck tight. Don't be a wet wipe, go live your best life. My temper's temperamental, I know, I guess you guessed right. I give you 3rd degree burns and leave you dancing in fire like next height. If I see evil demons, I grab them by the bones and then snap them up. I don't like dark spirits, that's why I don't drink Kraken, bruv. I don't do toxic conversations, so please don't drag on blood. I'm burning frankincense and myrrh and opal mixed with dragon's blood. I was Caesarean born, my mum is an angel of light, I'm not a Luciferian spawn. My ancestors were the ones who built Tartarian forts. They used to harness light and love. I shouldn't be here, I nearly died at birth. I was Caesarean born, my mum is an angel of light, I'm not a Luciferian spawn. My ancestors were the ones who built Tartarian forts. They used to harness light and love and use breatharian force.
So we don't sit and think about how to activate our DNA to go back to the original beings we always were. Light beings, crystalline light beings. We have such potential inside of us. We're on the precipice of opening our 98% DNA. Do you want to be the true human potential that you have always been? Or are you going down a further enslavement route of AI?
So are you a vegan? I'm totally not.
It's Dr. Dimensional. Listen. I'm a Futarian, half Lumerian, hyperdimensional being of light. There's a raging flame inside my soul, it's burning fierce and bright. This war on consciousness is a gruesome, monstrous, fearsome fight. I'm using high vibrational frequencies to pierce your eardrum twice. I've got too many brain cells, high IQ, I think lows. Making music, it pays well, I'm still underground like sinkholes. That poison will make your veins swell, and you've been eating a shitload. Your body is full up with strange smells. You need to cleanse your lymph nodes. I'm medicating with herbs. I'm meditating with quartz. That's why my mind is crystal clear. There's no more devilish thoughts. I'm scribbling notes and listening close to when my inner voice talks. I'm a multi-dimensional orb of light. I'm not just a human corpse. I'm an intergalactic demigod, transmuting this pain, of course. I release emotions on these tracks, so I'm still staying on course. These evil people are weak and feeble, and love is the greatest force. I'm teaching them peace is freedom of speech, and nothing I'm saying is forced. I'm feeling reserved, I'm healing with herbs, I'm killing these fungal spores. Cause you got poison inside your veins and graphene oxide inside your pores. I'm making a mixture, sacred elixir, yes, a magical source. My powers of knowledge and ancient wisdom, they come straight from the source. I've travelled all around the world, I've been through many passports. I've been to healing retreats for weeks and stayed in yoga resorts. I don't need designer clothes, I don't want a Lamborghini or Porsche. Just give me some peace and quiet and 5 acres of land and a horse. I'm from a place with giants, leprechauns and fairies and dwarfs. It's a vapor canopy era, flying on dragons and battling orcs. I'm used to fighting with bows and arrows, I'm used to fighting with swords. You could've got decapitated, hung and then drawn and then chopped into fours. And there's no medical wards, so don't get under my skin like warts. Be very aware, take caution, don't play with me, it's not sports. Your head will get squashed, just like playing tennis indoors. And I've got a menacing force, I've been through so many devilish wars. I come from the valley of Avalon. It's horseback I travel on, with no saddle on, please don't babble on. Wake up, we need to burn down Babylon. Burn them down like the Amazon. I wish I could build a big atom bomb. I find the land their castles on, and blow up the throne they're sat upon. Valley of Avalon. It's horseback I travel on, with no saddle on, please don't babble on. Wake up, we need to burn down Babylon. Burn them down like the Amazon. I wish I could build a big atom bomb. I find the land their castles on, and blow up the throne they're sat upon.
Spirit is the motive force in creating our reality. Time is no barrier. Imagination mixed with physical or mental activity produces signals so incredibly dynamic that we can move the architecture of reality itself by simply working toward a single goal. When you are in resonance with what you want to accomplish, do not be surprised when things begin popping into your awareness from all different directions. Things you wanted and wished for in the past. The more I study my life and those around me, the more I understand that everything is spirit.
I feel the system's telling me lies. Yep. All the time, wolves in a sheep's disguise. Following the rules would not be wise. Once you realize these guys have eyes on another prize, our freedom into control with a promise of safety to lead them. Don't go giving away your rights to the darkness. Fear is the energy that feeds them. You can't believe them, never tell lies. So much practice, so many tries over their lives. To all the darkest deeds have ties. Hands in with market, demons rise. Start all the wars and they fund both sides. Don't give a fuck how many people dies. Burn the flag of freedom, but it still flies. I'll always be the soul that defies. Life wasn't supposed to be this way. All of the evil in life, they prey on the weakness, try to lead them astray. And I pray to see the day, I know it will come. All of the evil we will overcome. Everybody realize they are one in the dark, get blazed by the light of the sun.
Blazed by the light of the sun, dark forces run. Everybody overcome that fear, that's that food they want. Protect your mind, rule number one. See them guys, they control everyone with fake money and military guns. Walk that trail, who's feeding the funds? A few families, now I just wanna ask, are you done yet? Say bye-bye and they won't return like a sunset. Raise that energy up, now there's no stress. They want that 3-course meal, I don't consent. Nope, I don't consent. Take my light to the dark with my content. These guys pulling them lies, give it on them. Collective consciousness gonna stop them.
Life wasn't supposed to be this way. All of the evil in life, they prey on the weakness, try to lead them astray. And I pray to see the day, I know it will come. All of the evil we will overcome. Everybody realize they are one in the dark, get blazed by the light of the sun. Blazed by the light of the sun, change form, not the sky when the night has begun. Wage war on the lights of the night, everyone our right to be free on the land that we're on. They say we have to pay these taxes masses daily, so the masses can live safely. But the fact is that shit's mainly for buying weapons and controlling the mainstream. Things ain't quite how they may seem. Time to wait for the daydream. No more sleeping, playtime's over. Evil's creeping, best you know the way to protect yourself like a spiritual soldier. The light team of life enrolled you, standing strong like a mighty boulder. That's really a chip from a titan shoulder.
Stand on the side of a mountain, but really it's an ancient tree. Ancient wisdom flow through the spiritual sights, now the wisdom flow through me. Put my palm on an 8-ton stone, now I'm grounded, roots deep into the scene. Look to the past, ain't gotta look far, we had godlike technology. It's been stolen, time that we get it back, get down to the facts, open your minds. You know that you're in a trap, we can't get us out, it's that time. I don't do what I do for the likes of the views, I do it to open up your minds. I don't do what I do for the likes of the views, I do it to expose them lies.
Life wasn't supposed to be this way. All of the evil in life, they prey on the weakness, try to lead them astray. And I pray to see the day, I know it will come. All of the evil we will overcome. Everybody realize they are one, and the dark get ablaze by the light of the sun.
Michael D'Souza made that production.
They're not gonna win, they're not gonna win. Spiritual warfare, that's my thing. Round up all of the kings and the queens. They're not gonna win, they're not gonna win. Spiritual warfare, that's my thing. Round up all of the kings and the queens. There's a choice that we make. Wake for the day and don't give in to the pain. Negative archon standing there with an empty plate. Temptation is a devilish game. Lower nature attached to the mental frame. I do my best to remain conscious when I reach this place. Not gonna say I don't feel this way, we move anyway. Negative thoughts, we move anyway. Tears on my face, we move anyway. No emotion could stop what I say. Tap into the Roman side of my psyche, now we scared them away. Today is the day you hear what I say, but really I'm a mirror to ignite that flame. Light up like the stars in the dark that were shining again. Watch this pen, key to unlock you from imprisonment. It's time, new earth rising again.
New earth rising again. View that in my eyes, bring to life with a pen. Knew I was wise since the age of 10. Asked too many wise, found the lies, and then realized life is a balancing act. Yin yang, up and down, white and black. Bring that positive mindset back. Don't create life from a place of lack. Your thoughts are a magnet. Be mindful, if you don't want it in your life, don't speak it. There's levels to climb in the game of life. I will greet the heights as I reach it.
They're not gonna win, they're not gonna win. Spiritual warfare, that's my thing. Round up all of the kings and the queens. They're not gonna win, they're not gonna win. Spiritual warfare, that's my thing. Round up all of the kings and the queens.
They're not gonna win this spiritual war. Convict with words like lyrical law. Not sure why you look quizzical for. We trained for the fight where before we were born. Took an oath for the light, these words were sworn. Even if the flesh from our body is torn, I'll come back full of light like a new day dawn. Ready to even the score. They're not gonna win this war cause we are. They're not gonna win this war cause I am. Negative forces, Archonic warship. Shoot your best shot at the team, go try and prevent the inevitable. You were destined to fall, you were never defeated, defiant. Even though you're standing tall when our backs to the wall. It was David who killed the Goliath, yo.
They're not gonna win, they're not gonna win. Look way back when I was a kid, I saw this vision, my life that I live. Code run deep, you can't unplug this. I'm built for the war, test my shit. Negative archon shake when I spit, there's a truth you can feel, you can't deny this. Like reptiles hide in the fourth dimension. Give them love, that's a path to ascension. I set this path in the ninth dimension. God gave me a sword to relieve this tension. Never gonna stop, never gonna back down, never gonna flop. Look that devil in the eye like what? I created you, now the love I choose gonna rise on top. They're not gonna win, they're not gonna win. Spiritual warfare, that's my thing. Round up all of the kings and the queens. They're not gonna win, they're not gonna win. Spiritual warfare, that's my thing. Round up all of the kings and the queens.
Truth hurts. This philosopher is stoned. I am a lone wolf, I got no friends, so I sit alone in Stonehenge. I connect with nature, I don't need internet or no phone trends, I just need weed. So I plant some seeds until they grow stems. nothing lasts forever, but consciousness has no end. I just use my intuition, that's how I know the soul is infinite. I'm not intuition, I trust that feeling deep within my gut. Just think and listen, one day your body will crumble into dust. The soul is infinite though, we don't care what no one thinks of us. You're not thinking straight, you need to start listening, mate. We don't evolve from chimps and apes, science is wrong, this thinks is fake. I don't eat shrimps or cake, there's fruit and veg, no mince or steak. I don't drink high blaze, the lemon and cheese and stinking haze. And I've got psychosis, I'm on some schizophrenic and psycho shit. There's microscopical microchips in your microwave and in your microchip. They're dangerous like guns and rifle clips and cystic fibrosis. My third eye shows me sacred visions, that's why I know this. Wow. I'm turning fossils into gold. All the negativity and gossiping is old. Eating marijuana, that's a proper buzz, you know. Now it's obviously known, this philosopher is stone. I'm an alchemist, I'm turning fossils into gold. All the negativity and gossiping is old. Eating marijuana, that's a proper buzz, you know. Now it's obviously known, this philosopher is stone. I'm an alchemist, I'm turning fossils into gold. All the negativity and gossiping is old. Eating marijuana, that's a proper buzz, you know. And now it's obviously known, this philosopher is stoned. I'm turning fossils into gold. All the negativity and gossiping is old. Eating marijuana, that's a proper buzz, you know. Now it's obviously known, this philosopher is stoned.
Our world, our history, are not what we think it is. Our true history has been hidden from us. Pieces of the puzzle left behind for us to pick up.
Yeah, honest, I got that sacred knowledge, I promise. They won't stop me telling them. Ancient human beings were more advanced, that's probably evident. They built structures using 20-ton bricks, no wobbly measurements. Every ancient mega structure, that's concrete evidence. Just like their massive heads made out of stone on Easter Island. I'm looking for answers, talking truth and speaking vibrant. I'm seeking silence, I wanna meditate on a beach in Thailand. I don't need no violence, I don't wanna leave these people frightened. But rock and stone could just be bone of an ancient breed of titans. From a time when there was no moon and giant trees, yeah, really high ones. What if them titans cut them down when mining deep for diamonds? There's so many questions, when I die I wanna leave enlightened. I'm not even frightened, honest, I'm a truthful lyricist. I've got so many questions, like who built the pyramids? Don't believe their lies, don't be a useless hypocrite. Dig deep and do some research in, stop moving primitive. Wake up.
The world that existed long before the world that we know today. A world that's more like Wonderland than what we're used to seeing. A world where there were titans, giants. A world where the gods walked about and warred against the titans. A world that was terraformed and destroyed and taken over. We had giant trees shooting up into the skies, beyond the clouds, reaching up into the heavens. And that world was terraformed and cut down by the titans.